It's me again, Dilly the Goon. Alright, guys, man, let's not waste time. Mr. 50 million, John Stones. I really like John Stones. I really like John Stones. I wish more defenders in England tried to defend like John Stones, had John Stones' mindset and all of that stuff. So let's get into it. On the face of it, yes, he's not worth 50 million. We know this. He's English. He comes with an English premium. He's nowhere near 50 million. It's ridiculous. We know that. But I do like the guy. I mean, in a country where we praise people for booting it into Rose and we praise defenders not on their ability or offer on the ball, but because of their ability to be ridiculously physical, to be overly harsh in a challenge, to be ridiculously just all guts and them things, guts and bloods, things that really the wider footballing nations, as well as praising defenders for that, they also praise their ball playing ability. I do feel in today's society, ball playing ability in almost every position is overstated, but a lot by football hipsters and people who don't know about football. But in regards to John Stones, I can't understand it. English fans, the media, they cried for a defender like him, and now he's come. They don't know what to do with him. He's a diamond in the rough. Yes, he's still making stupid mistakes, and it annoys me to see the same sort of errors against Monaco, where he's been bullied and he's not watching play. Question marks over his positioning. Of course, he's still naive when it comes to carrying out the ball and overplaying and overindulging. Schoolboy mistakes this season against Leicester, Southampton, numerous games. Yeah, but it's not all him. These problems have been in his game not long before Pep. Even when Martinez was at Everton and Stones was at Everton, almost forgot he was a City player there. But yeah, he's still a very good player. The key for him is when he needs to learn when to play and when not to play, and he needs to be coached how to defend, because he's shown that he can put in a tackle, he can do them things. It's about the right balance. People are forgetting. While he's been playing centre back for a while, and he's made over 100 appearances, I believe, in the Premier League. His youth days, he was as well as playing centre back, he mainly played in the centre of midfield. You can go and ask Harry Maguire of Hull that. He used to play at right back. That's where he came into my attention when I saw him at Barnsley. So he's still learning how to be a defender. Like how Danny Rose is still learning to be a left back. Like how Bellerin is still learning to be a right back. People overstate how long these things take. He's 22 years old. He's got a lot of time. He's still going to be naive. Should he keep making the same mistakes? No. But on the surface, the way Pep plays encourages these mistakes. It encourages them. City are not the most defensively sound. The shape is not stable. So they're gonna encourage. They currently have to outscore teams. They currently encourage errors, and the way they play encourages forced errors. They like to play out the back. These errors are going to keep happening, not just with Stones, but they're going to keep happening with anyone. It's part and parcel of the game. My big thing for Stones is literally just learning when to play and when not to play. It's a match made in heaven with Pep Guardiola, someone that loves to play football in regards to and a centre back who loves to play out the back, and he doesn't like to clear it and he likes to bring it forward. It's a match made in heaven. He probably enjoys playing under Pep. Any player in any position would love to play for Pep. Pep, I love him for backing Stones as well. Don't believe he believes half of the stuff he's saying about Stones playing well. But to keep backing your your player, and to say he's got big balls, pause. But yeah, that's going to give Stones confidence to keep making these mistakes. And I rate Stones because the English media kill a lot of these players. And I see a lot of these players killed and they're reluctant to try things. But Stones is constantly out there trying to build from the back, keeps trying to pop off passes. And although he does need coaching, it's applauded. That takes great courage and mental strength and a resolute nature to carry on doing that. His teammates don't help him. The likes of Otamendi, etc. are not on par. They're not to levels. They need to go. Pep needs to teach him in the same way he took on PK. PK went from being a cast-off at United, a wonder kid with some sort of potential as a cast-off. Pep made him a world-class defender. Obviously, when you play for a side like Barcelona, regardless of your position, we've seen with Bravo, every player is going to get flattered. But for those saying that Pep can't teach him, there's a lot of time. Like I said, the man is 22. And I've already seen promising signs that he's playing well. This year in patches, he's not been ridiculous when it comes to overplaying. He's been no nonsense. He's still, don't get me wrong, there's even times he needs to know when to clear it and put it into Rosette. It's all about the fine balance. But it gives me promise. I like the way he's handled his first season. He's made some mistakes, but for the large part, he's been a very reliable defender. He still needs to bulk up a bit. I've seen instances where he gets brushed off the ball too easily. Like I said, positioning, concentration, all of these things, knowing when to play and when not to play, demanding more of your centre mids and your midfielders, especially in a City team where they like Arsenal, they like to pull forward and hardly get back. These are all the things that come with age and come with being a player in the Prem and come as you get older. Of course, if he signed for Chelsea, it would have been great to learn from John Terry. It would have been a match made in heaven, trust me, because he would have learned what Terry don't people get onto Terry. Terry was very good with his feet and very good with his left peg. He was a very good ball playing defender. He could have learned a lot at Chelsea. But I think we should really get behind John Stones. This nation should get behind John Stones. If more players tried to defend like Stones, I'm talking in general in regards to the centre-backs, particularly the youth, the state of the game would be better. Puyol and Maldini, two of the greatest centre-backs, said they physically felt sick when they had to kick it out. I go to a lot of Barnet games and a lot of League 2 and League 1 games. How often is the ball on the floor? England feed this culture of these centre-backs where you don't have to be good with your feet or you don't have to concentrate and you just have to sky it. Contradictory, because on top of the previous point, they then say they want someone who wants to play and they don't show enough brain cells to realise when you play, mistakes are going to happen. Even if Stones goes to where I believe he can be, he's still going to make these mistakes. If I was anyone, I would be getting someone like Rio Ferdinand to teach Stones, because Stones reminds me of Rio Ferdinand. Obviously not in the physique, but they both they look gracious, bringing the ball out of the back and things like that. But not to make this a long one, guys. John Stones, I rate him. I wish more defenders defended like John Stones, especially the young English ones. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you agree. If you don't agree, get in the comments. Subscribe, like, you guys know the drills. Share it for me. Thank you for watching. Deluded Guno.